Vandana R. from Austin, Texas asks, we talk about exhausting our vasanas. We can exhaust those that are manifest with control by viveka and vairagya. How can one get rid of unmanifested vasanas?
So vasanas are desires. And we're constantly told that it's desires which bind us to this sensory world, to this samsara. Every religion in some way or the other tells us to transcend desires. Now here's a variation of that question. So the manifest vasanas are the desires we feel already. We have a whole set of desires, and these we have to deal with them. And she says we can deal with them through viveka and vairagya. Viveka is discernment, eternal and non-eternal. Atman is beyond vasanas. I am the Atman. Vairagya, dispassion. None of this leads to any kind of fulfillment. But what about the unmanifest vasanas? Because Vedanta seems to say we have a vast amount of conditioning from our past lives, which is not manifest right now. One might think that already the manifest desires are big enough to deal with, a big enough trouble to deal with. Why bring in unmanifest desires, whatever they might be? So two ways, very shortly, to deal with the unmanifest desires. One is engage oneself, a practical answer, engage oneself intensely in spiritual life through Vedantic inquiry, through meditation and prayer, through devotion and through service. As a result of this, the unmanifest vasanas will not manifest. They remain suppressed. They find no door open for manifestation. This guy is so busy in spiritual pursuits, there is no point. Even the manifest vasanas are having trouble getting hold of this guy, let alone the unmanifest vasana. So that is one. But the real ultimate solution to all of this is enlightenment. The Upanishads say that vidyate hridaya granthi chidyante sarva samshaya kshiyante aschasya karmani tasmin drishte paravare. When the knot of ignorance in the heart, that is, which ties me to this body mind, that is cut because of the realization I am pure consciousness, all doubts disappear forever. And all past karmas and conditioning, manifest, unmanifest, all are burnt. This person is enlightened and free. So enlightenment, God realization, Brahma Jnana, realization of Brahman, Nirvana, whatever you call it, that is the final end to all vasanas, all desires, whether manifest or unmanifest. Till that point, an intense engagement with spiritual life will prevent unmanifest vasanas from manifesting, and even the manifest vasanas, the desires which we are contending with now, will be controlled, will not give us as much trouble. As always, the grace of God. When we actually try to struggle, we'll find we have very little capacity actually. So we need help. One sadhu said in Uttarakhand, "Bahut badi sahara hai, Ishwar ki sahara." It's a very powerful help in this cosmos. See, there are problems which we face, and there are huge obstacles which we are not aware of also in this cosmos. But all of them, they dwindle to nothingness before the glory and power of God. So whether you believe it or not, if you believe it, well and good for you. If you don't believe it, you're not inclined the theistic, the God way, mechanically, if there is God, any God, please help me. That also works.